Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So today is the day we go through the Runescape 3 Wiki's combat money making methods for the month of September. So if you haven't seen this series or these kind of episodes before, basically what we use, the Wiki is a fantastic way for listing money making methods. We go through, try and spot out some of the really good ones and some of the ones you can sort of like pick on because they're very high for this month. Obviously PVM is a great way to make some GP. And the higher tier PVM isn't what this video is aimed towards. This video is aimed for lower levels, mid levels, and people looking to get into that end level game money making. So what we'll do, we'll hop out of most of the top tier stuff, but one thing I'd like to point out is that the Sanctum of Rebirth hard mode is now on the wiki and been put in as 136 mil. As you can see, Telos, strangely, is 220 mil per hour, and Zamorak at 2000 enrage is 170 mil per hour. Now, depending on updates or whatever the niche is for this month, prices can go up and down dramatically, which is why we do this every month for a combat and skilling money making method video. Hard mode Zuck as well is also spiked quite hard, 107.8 mil. So if you are very good at Zuck runs, now is a very good time to get involved and get doing them as well. So normally the first thing we get involved with or sort of highlights the money making method is Ripper Demons or the Blood Reavers. Now these are both at over 60 mil, so Ripper Demons are currently valued at 64.7 mil. This is the method, doing them in the wilderness and using Blood Barrage to heal as well. Very good way if you can get your head around the method as well to make quite a lot of GP quite quick. Again, binding contracts is still probably one of the easiest yet most accessible ways to make huge profit per hour, and Ripper Demons are there at 64.7 mil. Blood Reavers are 60.4, and if it was me, I would probably go for Blood Reavers over Rippers because they're a lot more chill and a lot more easy, and they're going to bring you similar GP anyway. However, Gargoyles, it's 55.6, is absolutely crazy in terms of the GP per hour. I would probably go Gargoyles over that as well, and a lower Slayer requirement for Gargoyles. It can be very good sort of method for mid-levels. This is probably going to be peak mid-level content as well for GP. Now, the wiki quotes for Gargoyles, you can do 1,000 kills per hour. Yes, maybe that's something we can go and test. Obviously, we did the Gargoyle video a couple of weeks ago. I'll try and see if I can do a full hour and make 1,000 pouches in an hour. I just need to go make some more pouches myself. So going down the other methods, we have things like Solak, Raksha, Telos. So all these methods here, which are pretty decent level of PVM, you can outperform by just simply killing Gargoyles, which, again, we talk about it all the time. Binding contracts kind of changed the game in terms of making GP. Hellhound's another monster, which is very good for people who are pretty avid clue scroll hunters. 30.1 mil there. Can sort of cover your cost of buying some of the clue scroll skipping steps as well, if you are one of those who like to do it. We have more similar methods, so we have Keropak, Geo Hard Mode 29, Solo Virago 25, Archglacier 1000% Enrage Hard Mode claims 22.4. And again, like this level of PVM is very, very high. You can outperform this with Hellhounds, Gargoyles, Blood Reavers, and Rippers. Not to discourage you from doing high level PVM, because I do think it's something hugely beneficial and very much worthwhile you learning, but if you were a mid-level or a low-level, you don't quite have to get to those levels before you can start earning decent GP. You can do things like binding contracts. Dagon Kings, high-level or decent-ish level, 22.2 mil there. We have Next still coming up in GP, 21.3. Pretty much up from where it used to be. Next used to be something like 17, 18 mil, but it's now in the 20s. We have Calfight King as well, which has come up in GP because of the masterwork and the demand on Drygores. That's now over 20 mil for a solo. Giant Mimic Elite, which is something I'm intending on going to pay a visit to and trying to give a try. 17.7 mil per hour there. Greg, high level, 15.9, pretty decent. And normal Sanctum of Rebirth, 15.5 mil for that per hour. Osseous, which is going to be a very nice AFK, 15.5 mil per hour. And one I'm going to go and do with my accounts just to go and get the log. I just need to get the right setup before going there, and then we'll do a video on that. We have ED3, 15 mil, and not really much of a difference between a duo and a trio. Virago Geo, 14.5 mil, quite sad. Vine Crawlers, 14 mil per hour. Making Sacred Oil, spiked up, 13.7 mil per hour for that, pretty decent. Lava Strike Worms, you're going to be after the Ashes, 13.7 mil. Mid-level Dagon Kings, 13.4. Calgarian Demons, 12.9. This is a binding contract one, but slightly more like side loot compared to the others. The others are just pretty much just binding contracts, apart from Rippers, which does have a pretty nice normal loot as well. Hellweight is 12.4. We have Nightmares at 12.3. Twin Furies high level is 12.2 mil per hour. Legions to make the crossbows, 11.4. Again, if you're looking to do the collection log or the pet log, 11.4 mil for the crossbows is not too bad actually. It's probably the best it's been for a little while. You have Capsari, which is a great AFK from work, 11 mil per hour for that, and that's in your personal Slayer dungeon. Really, really nice, really easy. Corrupted Scorpions on a Slayer task is 10.8 mil. The Corp Beast, again, pretty AFK boss, pretty standard. 10.4 mil, and high level barrows is still pulling over 10 mil per hour. We have Vindicta at 9.6, Crystal Shapeshifters 9.4, Abyssal Beasts, one of the best ways to AFK your combat, 9.3 mil per hour for that, very, very good. Moss Golems off task, 8.8 mil, and it just shows you how dramatically like their profit goes down once you are off task. The Giant Mimic hard is 8.5 and beginner is 8.5 as well, so really just do the beginner. Wyverns 8.2, Unspeakable Horrors 8 mil per hour. We have Abyssal Demons with magic is still 7.1 mil per hour. Abyssal Demons is still solid in terms of money making method, and I do think people don't really sort of pay attention to Abyssal Demons as much as they should do, and it's going to be a big target for the Bond account to go and train. Rune Dragons at 7 mil per hour. We have Aerith at 7 mil per hour as well. Edemus 6.8, Frost Dragon 6.5. High level Zami, in version of Krill, 6.4 mil per hour for here. Kriara at 6 mil per hour as well. Both their sort of armor drops have gone up a little bit, which is why they're currently a little bit better than they have been lately. Necromancy at Absol Demons, again, really good XP, but you're going to take a hit on profit. That's going to be 6.1 mil per hour. Gladite 5.8, for Magister is 5.6, Iworth Scouts 5.6 as well. Icarian Mammoths 5.5, although this might be slightly higher than it has been for a while because of the new Gates boss, because the Gates boss is here and it relies quite heavily on a familiar. The Mammoth Pouch might see a little bit of an increase just due to that. Seekers 4.5, Corrupted Scarabs 4.5, we have Arari at 4.4 mil per hour. Tower Axe at 4.2, Firewatch and Via Ladies 4.2 mil, fantastic way to train, just in general. You're going to get a lot of combat XP, it's basically free prayer XP and a little bit of fire making on the side as well. Very good way for an Iron Man to train, good drops as well. Archglacior, normal mode, 4 mil per hour there. We have Ganadome Beast 3.9, Dark Beast 3.4, Tormented Demons 3.1, Spiritual Warriors 3 mil per hour. Again, that could be a personal Slayer dungeon. Tortoises 2.9 mil per hour and Warp Tortoises 2.8. Again, War Tortoise pouches have like spiked a little bit, so that's gone a little bit high. Killing Chickens, which at the minute, if you are able to get like a mid or lower level with the Infinite Porter, can be a great way to sort of make some GP because you can just bank everything. If you're looking to get some meat for your player own farm as well, just camp in the chicken's pen for a couple of hours, can feed your player own farm animals for a couple of weeks easy. Guards are 2.5 mil per hour, Queen Black Dragon 2.3, Spiritual Mages 2 mil per hour as well, White Wolves at 1.9, and where we sort of finish this video every month, I always sort of finish this towards the rabbits, chickens and wolves. Once we get to that, that's pretty much the bare minimum I would suggest to someone. Straight off like tutorial, you can kill rabbits quite easily and get 1.6 mil per hour. Again, I'd always recommend you do chickens over it because chickens are better, but rabbits are the absolute base limit. And again, this can be a great one if you do have the Infinite Porter as well. Rabbits can be used similar to chickens for dragons and all the dinosaurs in the player own farms. Prices could be up or down depending on like what the demand is, but if you've got your own and you want to raise your own, that can be a great way to feed them without having to pay like quite a high price because you can just bank them and just AFK for a couple of hours as well. Whenever I do chickens or rabbits and I want to go hard AFK, I just do an aggression potion and just come and spam the spacebar every now and then. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this month. There's quite a few things here which are quite up in price and seem to be quite decent. But again, you've got your drastic difference between top tier PVM and then the next level down. But again, binding contracts are around, utilize them, but still always try and train with the PVM side in mind as well. But that's going to be the end of this month's combat money making methods. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure to like, subscribe to the channel. Nearly getting on for a year of doing V-skilling and combat money making videos in a month, and they always seem to do very well, and you guys feedback very well as well. But if you've got any suggestions of things you know which are better, any things which you think the wiki's wrong at, drop in the comments. We can have a little bit of discussion on that. We've been doing some great sort of comments lately on what we think about stuff, and it's really a benefit to my videos, which I do enjoy having that little chat with you guys in the comments below. But thank you guys for watching so much. If you've enjoyed again, throw me a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.